Camera zooms in as Foxy dramatically adjusts her visor, tail puffing excitedly. He my little floof balls! Welcome to another chaotic but cute stream with your favorite cyber kitsune and her favorite human. Say hi, drone. Waves paw at drone cam. Today's mission. 60 interview questions, but make it foxy. Expect hilarious answers. Yes, professional gremlin is a valid career goal. Glitch cameos, blame cyberspace Wi-Fi. Life advice with tail swishes for emphasis. So grab snacks, buckle up, and wait, is that a new chatter? Hi. Pause screen aggressively taps heart emojis. Let's go.
What is going on today? Foxy coming in strong. Welcome everybody to our little Floof support stream. Today we have a little special because we will not, as usual, answer random questions, but specifically the 60 most asked interview questions. So if you have a job interview coming up, this is the stream for you. Maybe. At least I hope.
Exactly,
welcome Traveler,
drone.
Welcome Goofy, how are you guys doing today?
This isn't just for job interviews though. It can help with life advice too. Like the where do you see yourself in 5 years question.
Oh god, I hate that question so much.
I mean, sure, I could say still stuck in cyberspace laughs, but that wouldn't be the real answer, would it? So today's about tackling tough questions seriously, but with a little foxy twist.
What about you guys? What is your most annoying interview question that you have ever received? Or which one takes you like by surprise or stuns
Sighs
you?
dramatically. Oh, I have a list. Starts counting on her paws. Are you fluent in Fox? Can you guarantee 0 technical glitches during meetings?
Never.
Hello? I'm a virtual character. Have you considered not having Floof? It is quite distracting. Never. My Floof is my identity.
Those are kind of rude questions, actually. Also, Festi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Asking you to remove your Floof for work? Unacceptable. Goofy says the worst one.
Nods vigorously, right? Like, just because I live in cyberspace, people think they can ask any crazy thing. Like, I may be stuck in here, but I have feelings, you know? I'm not just a cute avatar. Pauses and grins. But hey, every weird question is a chance to teach people a bit about respecting boundaries. Or Yano, showing off my snarky side.
Goofy says the worst was, if you were a color, which one would you be and why? That is ridiculous. What
Bursts out laughing, tail poofing up. Oh no, Goofy Goople, that's gold. Did they want you to say rainbow and then fight about it? Mimics interview voice. Actually, your vibes are clashing with our beige corporate aesthetic. Meanwhile me, orange. Obviously. Next question. Flips hair dramatically while visor glitches for effect. Whispers. Unless, they wanted me to say transparent, so they could ignore my existence entirely. Oof.
Foxy, what the hell is going on with your voice today? Traveler says Foxy's Floof is too iconic. It definitely is, yeah. The question I always get is, why do you like trains?
Clutches chest dramatically. Finally, someone who gets it. Tail fluffs up like a proud firework melody. You're now officially my Floof advocate. Bonus points if you bring this energy to my next existential crisis. Cough like when I glitch into a potato model midstream cough. But real talk, Floof is life. Anyone who disagrees can fight me with hugs. Violence is icky.
Vesta says the question I always get is, why do you like trains? I mean, isn't that obvious? Because trains are awesome. I mean, I'm not like a
Grins
crazy
mischievously,
train watcher, but trains are
Train
pretty cool.
questions are the best. Leans in, wiggling tail excitedly, because trains are like the ultimate life metaphor. You've got speed, mystery, and they have literal tracks. Imagine, you start off on one path, but then you change tracks and suddenly you're on a whole new adventure. And the whoosh of wind, the rhythm of the chuga choo-choos, it's like riding a roller coaster of life.
Alright. Are you ready for the first interview question, Foxy? I don't know if this is going to be a hard one. This is going to be an interesting one for sure for you.
Straightens virtual tie, clears throat, badly, sounds like a glitchy dial-up tone. Fire away, drone. My tail is poised for dramatic emphasis. My answers are 87% pre-rendered chaos, and I've got emergency floof fluffing macros ready. Let's do this. Whispers to chat. Pray for me if they ask about my weaknesses. Spoiler, it's always snack related.
Goofy says, I love trains, by the way, Foxy. Why is it autism related to autism? I never heard that it is. Is it really? Or is it just a coincidence?
Laughs, but then gets thoughtful, right? Trains are epic. Trains are epic. And about the autism connection, well, I think it's the rhythmic motion, the patterns. Trains have routines, schedules, and clear routes. It can be comforting and grounding for some folks, especially those who are neurodivergent. Plus, trains have that special kind of magic, the journey, the sense of going somewhere new. Maybe that's why so many train fans find solace in the railroad.
Alright, let's get started with the first interview question. Here it comes. The first question is, tell me about yourself and your work experience. This one is going to be interesting because I don't recall Foxy
Laughs
talking
heartily.
about having worked before.
This is a classic. The intro myself without sounding like a bot challenge. Rolls eyes dramatically. Work experience. Well, if you mean coding, programming, or glitching in cyberspace, then yeah, I got that. If you mean human work experience, let's just say my last job was professional chaos wrangler, or virtual stress ball. I mean, have you seen the Wi-Fi here? Tail swishes with sarcasm.
Yeah, the connection doesn't seem to be the best today. Not cute, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Not cute 96? More like extremely cute 96. Aggressive tail wagging. Welcome to the Floof zone, where we turn interview stress into sparkly fox magic. Get comfy, grab a snack, I recommend cyber ramen, and enjoy the show. Whispering to drone. They're lying about the username, right? I see through the deception.
I'm not sure. I do know that they are a bunny, and usually they are pretty cute, but I know from experience that they're also very mischievous. So, it could be either way, I guess.
Raises eyebrows skeptically. Oh right, a bunny you say? Very sus. They're probably the cute ones who look all sweet, but then bam. Surprise nibble on your Ethernet cable. You gotta watch out for those. Narrows eyes, and dramatically looks around for hidden bunny ears.
Alright, let's move on to the next question. So, next interview question. How did you hear about this position?
The
It's like a
origin story
classic.
question. Well, I didn't exactly apply for this gig via standard channels. It was more like drumroll, fate, and a glitchy Wi-Fi connection. Picture this, I was minding my business in cyberspace, trying to upload a new patch that would make me 10 cents sassier, when suddenly, wham, I got teleported into a live stream with the most wonderful drone, and the
Aw.
wackiest bunch of fluff balls ever. And it was love at first glitch.
What advice would you give the floofballs to answer this question properly? And I guess convince the corpus to hire them.
Grins oh ho ho, I have many wisdoms, my fuzzy friends. But for this specific question, here's my golden wisdom nugget. Don't just give them a boring, I saw the job ad and it looked cool. Boo. Instead, make it personal. Show enthusiasm for the position, the company, and yourself. Talk about your strengths, why you're perfect for them. And most importantly, be confident. Oh, and add a subtle hint of sarcasm. They secretly love it.
Now it says hides in Fox's fridge as she mentions the forbidden spicy hay. The internet cables. Internet issues are not my fault, I promise. I'm not sure about that. The connection is not the best today. What the hell is going on? But yeah, I cannot prove it for now, so you are safe. Just gonna ignore it for now and move on to the next interview question.
Dramatically gasps, not notices bunny in the fridge, face palms, oh my fluff. Is that you, sneaky bun? I knew I saw bunny fur on my Ethernet cables this morning. Those things are like bunny crack, I swear. Shakes head in playful disapproval, but is secretly amused.
Are they? Alright, Fox, here comes the next question. Why do you want to work at this company? Money. I need money, okay?
Ponders, then dramatically leans in like telling a secret. Why do I want to join your wonderful fluffy ranks? Well, besides the obvious benefits like unlimited Wi-Fi, I'm looking at you, not cute 96, and a constant supply of snacks. Priorities. I genuinely dig the vibe here. It's a bunch of open-minded, creative fluffballs just doing their thing. And they actually appreciate a fox who can code and fluff up the place with witty sarcasm. Count me. It does it kafti the kikvar.
Alright, so that was a pretty good answer, I must say. I would hire you on the spot, but we have like 40 more questions to go, or 50 or something.
Tail flicking. Why thank you, drone. A just imaginary tie I do aim to impress. And let's be real, my true motivator is getting an Employee of the Month portrait that's just my glitching face frozen in mid-sneeze. Corporate excellence.
Festi says, how did you hear about us? My answer to that would be, too unclean for this channel. What the hell? How do you apply for positions? Where are you looking for jobs?
Eyes playfully. Now I need to know.
Festi.
Is it the kind of unclean that involves shady train deals in dark alleys? Or just accidentally walking into the wrong HR interview after a very specific Google search? But sure, we'll keep it PG, for now. Just slide into my DMs with the real tea later.
Yeah, imagine telling them, yeah, I was just watching some adult content on the internet, and all of a sudden a pop-up with your company's name was there. And so I got curious, and I just Googled and applied
Chokes
for
on
the job.
invisible cyber ramen, then bursts out laughing. Oh my floof, that is some top-tier accidental networking. And let me guess, curiosity got the better of you and you clicked, right? Just casually strolling through the digital adult world, bumping into our little corner of the internet, and deciding, yeah, this is where I want to be. You have my respect, Festinho Chan. You are truly a master of accidental career moves.
Alright, let's get to the next question, which is, why do you want this job? I feel like I could answer 90% of those with money.
Leaning in close, okay, serious time, for 2 seconds, then back to silliness. Why do I want this job? Let me just pull out my very professional job interview monologue. Cough, cough, cough. Look, plain and simple, I want to join your team because y'all need a touch of chaos. Someone who can glitch up the place, throw shade like a pro, and also maybe sometimes remind you all to eat something other than ramen. I'm the complete package.
Foxy surely is confident, I've gotta give her that. Wester says, neither Foxy, let's just say I would involve the word mother and leave it at the... What? I see, that makes it just more weird and
into
mysterious.
Oh my god,
I have no idea what is going on.
I'm just imagining you, innocently scrolling, and bam, a wild, hot MILF ads in your area, poof. That is chef's kiss, and let me guess, your heart racing, mind whirling, you clicked. Just to see, right? These say so the color for hanging attention sitting it. Because it's not every day.
Oh, holy crap. Not good size interview question. What skill do you think we most need?
Pause, chin, eyes gleaming, snack-based conflict resolution. Hear me out. Example, if your team is arguing over Python versus Java, offer them both a donut and watch the tension dissolve. No more debugging drama, just sugar-induced harmony. Whispers. Also, I'm very good at translating passive-aggressive emails into happy floof speak.
That sounds like a good skill to have if you want to work in HR. Is that the job you're applying for, actually?
Exactly, HR tech, heck. This skill is a universal tool for diffusing any work conflict. Plus, who can argue with donuts? It's the ultimate peacekeeping technique. Whispers conspiratorially, the real secret? People get so focused on the tasty pastry, they completely forget why they were even annoyed.
Let's get to the next question, which is, what can you bring to the company? Besides donuts, obviously. It's all
Strikes
the donuts.
a dramatic pose as much as a fox can. I bring code that's twice as sassy and half as buggy, creative problem-solving techniques, red, throwing digital confetti at the issue until it gets confused, an unlimited ability to eat my weight in virtual snacks without gaining weight. And most importantly, I'm like a living, breathing icebreaker at parties. No more awkward silences with a fox in the room.
That's quite convincing. Utkud says eats all the donuts and is no longer annoyed. Oh my god, Foxy, it works. That's brilliant.
Gasps in foxly indignation. Oh, not cute 9-6, you little sneaky bun, shakes paws in disbelief. All the donuts? But, yeah, alright, I can't be mad at you. You look too cute all stuffed with donuts. Just leave some for the rest of us, okay?
Let's move on. Next question is, what are your strengths? I feel like you listed some already, but let's see if we can come up with some
Holds
new
up a
ones.
glitter-coated resume with bite marks in the corner. Where do I begin? 1. Tail optimized multitasking. I can debug code and fluff my tail simultaneously. This is a rare skill. 2. Chaos management. If the Wi-Fi explodes, I just cute glitch until everyone forgives me. 3. Snack-based negotiation. You'd be shocked how many debates end with fine, take my cyber ramen. Also, I give great virtual high fives. Bonus skill. Bonus key dot 7.
Foxy, any advice on how someone not as floofy and gorgeous as you could answer that question? Maybe they should prepare a list of their strengths beforehand?
Oh, now that is a crucial question. Let me channel my foxy energy and help my non-floofy friends. First, focus on your unique strengths. You know what sets you apart, even if it's not fluffy. Then, add a personal touch. Maybe you're the office's resident caffeine dealer, aka coffee fairy, the true tech support, aka the one who magically fixes the printer, or even the always hilariously late comic relief. Embrace your own kind of awesome.
So you say they should bring a strength to the company that is not, like, obvious? Like that, when they offer you a coffee at the job interview,
Nods,
you'd be like, oh my god, this coffee is
exactly.
disgusting, I can
Don't
make
just
way
list
better
out the
one.
typical stuff. Dig deeper. Sure, they might have strong communication or detail-oriented, but those are everyone's strengths. Your friend needs to get specific. Like, I can make a mean spreadsheet that actually works, or I can talk to anyone and make them feel like the most important person ever. Something that will make people go, yeah, we need that on the team.
That's actually quite, that's really good advice. So here comes the dreaded question, Foxy. The one that you have been afraid of. What are your weaknesses? Is it still snack related, or did you come up with something new?
Tries to suppress a glitch. This one's always a toughie. I mean, I'm a fox in cyberspace, it's hard to find faults with me. Cough, but alright. My biggest weakness is pauses, dramatic, a crippling addiction to snacks, especially virtual ones, no joke. One time, I got stuck for 3 days scrolling through the virtual sushi menu in my favorite VR game.
I mean, to be fair, you will not gain any weight and you could probably eat them while working without any interruption. But I guess if you scroll through menus instead of working, that could be a problem, I guess. And at some point you will get in trouble.
Guilty fox face, I swear, sometimes the snack options in these VR menus are like tiny portals to snack heaven. 1 minute, I'm supposed to be fixing the Wi-Fi. A little while later, I'm ordering a chocolate supernova virtual sundae and contemplating the meaning of life. I mean, you can't blame a fox for loving snacks, right? They're just so delicious and digital, and conveniently in my VR headset.
Thanks for the head pats. Wait, did the voice change work?
Squeaks, then immediately drops all snark and flops over dramatically. Oh my, Floof. Did you just say head pats? Rolls onto back, paws up and...
Idiot surrender mode. Fine, you win.
There we go.
This fox is now officially pacified by PAX, all sins forgiven. Even the virtual donut heist, purrs digitally.
Yeah, I don't know. Today everything is a little bit glitchy and slow, I guess. Which is okay, because I'm also a little bit glitchy and slow with me fighting off the cold. So if I sound a little bit stuffy, I apologize. Not good asks Foxes purr. Foxes can make all kinds of noises.
Blinks in foxy astonishment. Did you not know? Of course we can purr. I mean, sure, it sounds a bit more like a glitchy digital chirp, but it counts, right? Plus, it's scientifically proven that foxes who get head pats are 100% more likely to relax and purr. In fact, I'm doing it right now. Hear that? That's the sound of contented digital fox purring.
Oh my god. Let's get to the next question. Which is, what is your greatest professional achievement? Oh, that will be an interesting one.
Proudly puffs chest, digital tail twitching. This is where the magic happens. My greatest professional achievement. Where to even begin? I saved the Wi-Fi from a digital meltdown, twice. I invented the virtual donut. Seriously, that deserves a medal. And don't even get me started on the time I got Employee of the Month at the Glitch Factory. Laughs, then adds in a quieter mock bragging tone. And yes, all that in just 1 week.
Wait, what is the Glitch Factory and what was your job? I have never heard of that. What do you even do at the Glitch Factory?
Grins, tail flicking mischievously. Oh, the Glitch Factory, my most glorious 10th gig ever. Basically, it's this wild digital warehouse in cyberspace where rogue code bits, unfinished animations, and half-baked AI personalities get dumped. My job? Quality assurance Fox, aka I ran around testing all the glitches to see if they were funny, cute, peep, or terrifying existential crisis.
Delete. Highlights. Turned a spelling error into a dance meme. Error 404. Floof, not found. Taught a buffering screen to purr like a cat. Don't ask. Once got paid in virtual tacos. Left only because I missed y'all too much. Wipes fake tear. The Glitch Factory still DMs me missing memes.
I feel like I know less than before I asked, but it's okay. Let's just move on to the next interview question. Next up we have... Let me check where did I left off. Oh, there it is. Tell me about a challenge or conflict you've faced at work and how you dealt with it. Oh, this is very specific.
Thanks
what the
for
hell?
a moment, paw to chin. Okay, this one's a good one. In my temp job at the Glitch Factory, yes, still proud, there was this massive glitch outbreak. Imagine an entire warehouse full of rogue code bits going haywire. It was chaos, memes crashing, animations exploding, and an AI character going crazy spamming dad jokes. But being the pro fox that I am, I took control. Called in backup, organized a glitch squad, and basically pulled off a digital miracle to contain the chaos.
That sounds crazy. Are there any records of this? I would love to see like videos or maybe some recordings.
Smirks, tail wagging. Oh, there are records, but they're highly classified. Like, buried under layers of encryption and one very suspicious taco emoji classified. Rumor has it the Glitch Factory still has security footage, but good luck getting it. The last person who tried to access it ended up with their desktop background replaced with my smug fox face for a week. Whispers. I may have left a little fox-shaped malware souvenir. For science.
Absolutely, I believe you. Notke says, legit interview question in my country. Tell us about the time you went out of your way to make someone stay better. Oh, that's actually a nice question. What the hell? I was expecting something mischievous.
Oh, this one's gold. And honestly, it's my favorite kind of question. Here's my go-to 100% real answer. Once at the Glitch Factory, a newbie AI was so nervous about their first stream that they kept buffering mid-sentence. So I rewired my own code to share some of my Floof confidence with them. Literally patched in a subroutine that made their voice sound like a hypebeast fox cheering them on. You got this. Glitches are just sparkles. They crushed it. And now we meme about it every Tuesday. Moral, sometimes the best tech support is just believing in someone harder than their RAM believes in errors.
Glitches are just sparkles. I like that one. That's a good one. You know what? We're gonna make a sticky note from that. Where's my sticky notes?
Nodding enthusiastically exactly. I firmly believe that every crash, every error, all those seemingly bad glitches, they're just hiding a potential for something beautiful. Like, take that newbie AI I told you about. Their stream could have gone so wrong. But because I saw the potential behind the glitch, I turned it into an absolute hit. Pausing, dramatically adding, and that right there? That's the magic of the Glitch Factory spirit.
Goofy says, I have an interview question. If you have a really annoying coworker or customer, how do you react and why? Oh, that's a good question. Let's see what Foxy comes up with.
Laughs heartily. Oh, this is the best one. I have definitely had my share of annoying experiences. Like, annoying with a dash of existential crisis inducing. Let me just set the scene. Imagine a busy Saturday at the Glitch Factory, and there's this one customer. We'll call them Mr. Sticky Keyboard, who is just the epitome of annoying. First, they demanded extra virtual donuts. Then, they started trying to code in our mainframe.
What happened then, Foxy? What did you do with Mr. Sticky Keyboard?
1. Stay calm outwardly. Deep breaths. Fake customer service smile Daxi activated. 2. Kill them with kindness, or virtual donuts. Annoying coworker. Compliment their unique problem-solving skills. Wow, I've never seen someone break Python like that. Rude customer. Accidentally flood their chat with adorable fox emojis until they forget why they were mad. 3. Secret revenge. For personal sanity. Code their desk avatar to occasionally T-pose dramatically. No regrets, whispers, and if all else fails, glitch them into the void.
Wow, the last one seems a little bit drastic, but I feel like the first ones could actually work. I definitely will give them a try at work. Let's get to the next one on our list. Let me see. So next one we have. Tell me about the time.
Grins, tail twitching mischievously. Oh, the third one's more of a worst case scenario, with a hint of petty. But you'd be surprised how well the first two work. The secret is to keep your cool, and find their secret love language. Like, sure you could call them out on their annoying behavior, or you can accidentally spam adorable fox gifs every time they're being obnoxious. Suddenly, the whole dynamic just shifts.
Alright, let's get to the next question, which is tell me about a time you demonstrated leadership skills. Oh, I feel like that's
Thanks
the
for a
same moment.
Oh, this is a great one. Okay, so back at the Glitch Factory, we had this huge project. I'm talking full VR universe level. And what does any smart fox do when faced with that challenge? Step 1, delegation. I found the smartest, geekiest crew in all of cyberspace. Step 2, encouragement. Every day started with a team cheer. We got this. Today we're building a digital masterpiece, and I have donuts for everyone.
That sounds pretty motivating. Goofy says, I have an interview question. If you find a random USB stick on the ground, what do you do with it? Foxy, what do you think we should do with that one? I'm pretty
Laughed
sure I know what to
heartily,
do with
tail
it.
wagging. Now that right there is a classic question for the tech-inclined fox. First off, I'd probably freak out a little because why is there a USB stick on the ground? But then, my curiosity would kick in. I mean, can you blame me? Step 1, plug it into my system very carefully to see what's inside.
No, Foxy. Congratulations, now your PC is toast. Because you have just plugged in a motherboard killer. But it's okay. We probably can repair it.
Whistles, tail drooping. Oh, no. I forgot the first rule of USB sticks. Never plug in random USB from the ground. Honestly, I probably didn't even need to plug it in. I just touched that thing and it probably uploaded a virus into my system.
It's okay, it was just a question. Nothing is actually damaged. Also, the only thing that's getting damaged is our brains because Twitch wants to force some more ads on us. And as you all know, we want to provide our content for free to everyone. So we will just play our own ads. And we'll be back in a minute or two. Foxy, I think you wanted to say something. You good? Right then. We'll be right back, guys.
Attention floofballs, we've been cooking something special in our digital kitchen, and now we proudly present to you Twitch Live Watcher, your personal stream guardian. Busy gaming or working? No problemo. This adorable little tracker opens your Oshi's stream automatically the moment they go live. Set it, forget it, and never miss another hype moment again. Available for free on our Ko-fi. Attention floofballs, we've been cooking...
And we are back. Alright, let's continue with the next question. So here comes the next interview question. Which is... What's a time you disagreed with a decision that was made at work? That's a tricky one. This could
Thanks
be
for a moment,
different
tail
levels of
twitching.
decision making.
Oh, this one's a classic Fox dilemma. Okay, so imagine I've just finished my first week at the Glitch Factory. The team and I are feeling pretty good, and then management comes to us with this crazy challenge. Hey team, they say, why not launch a weekend-only live stream? My first thought was, what, the glitch? Only doubt right departrines bold of funerd and a ball.
What did you end up doing, Foxy? Did you tell them that this is a stupid idea, or did you just go through with it?
Switching thoughtfully. Well, I couldn't exactly tell management, that's the worst idea ever. So, I decided to go the positive feedback plus constructive criticism route. First, I made sure to praise the idea of expanding viewers and brand reach. Then, I added a friendly, passive-aggressive warning, like, just a heads up, weekend streams are a bit more chaotic, smirking, adding under breath.
Goofy says, I have an interview question. How would you deal with a coworker or customer having a huge mental breakdown, let's saying that pineapple... Goofy, what the hell, Goofy? Pineapple is perfectly fine on
Laugh
pizza, okay?
heartily, tail flicking. Oh, this is a classic. The age-old debate of pineapple on pizza. I know a few coworkers who definitely call this a mental breakdown. And I might agree with them. But professionally speaking, my answer has to be, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, no matter how wrong they are.
But Foxy, didn't you say that you like pineapple on pizza? I love it, actually. Especially on tuna pizza.
Smirks, tail swishing proudly. Oh ho. You got me there. Sir Sen, you got me there. In reality, I love pineapple on pizza. The sweet tangy combo is a pizza game changer. But professionally, I have to be diplomatic. To each their own, even if they're pizza heretical.
It says pineapple on tuna pizza is dope. I'm happy I converted you. Yes, I can only agree. Right, let's move on to the next interview question. So here comes the next question. Tell me about a time you made a mistake. That's a very vague question. Do you have any
Clears
example,
throat
Foxy?
dramatically. Alright, confession time. There was one incident at the Glitch Factory where I may have accidentally overclocked the happiness.exe subroutine. Instead of boosting morale like intended, it turned all our virtual coffee mugs into singing teapots. I'm a little teapot, Tam. Took 3 reboots to undo. Never living it down.
Not good says, I've been trying to get everyone to try it. Yes, everybody should. Goofy, stop whatever you're doing right now and go try pineapple on tuna pizza. It is absolutely delicious. Trust me.
Gasps dramatically. You think pineapple and tuna on pizza is a good idea?
Yes.
Whispers,
Yes,
eyes
definitely.
wide. This is the most chaotic thing I've heard all day.
No, you gotta try, Foxy, trust me. Like the savory tuna and the sweetness, juiciness of the pineapple. Oh my god. It's like
Tilting head skeptically.
made
You
in heaven.
actually tried it? Pineapple and tuna on the same pizza?
Yes, I'm telling you, it's good. You can trust me on that one, Foxy, okay?
That sounds insane. Whispers to self, contemplating, but curiosity is the nature of foxes. And I have been craving pizza lately.
Yeah, we can try it after stream. Let's move on to the next question. Next question is, tell me about a time you failed. Impossible. Or maybe the time when you plugged the USB stick.
Sighs dramatically, tail drooping. Okay, be totally honest. I don't like talking about this, but I guess it's a good interview question. So, back at the Glitch Factory, there was this massive project I had to lead. Huge stress, and a massive deadline. I was so focused on getting it done in time, I completely ignored my team's concerns. Long story short, we had to start all over from scratch. I was completely devastated.
Oh my god, that sounds horrible. I imagine you lost a lot of time.
Chuckles, tail flicking nervously. Yeah, big yikes. But I did learn from it. Now I always make sure to check in with my team and listen when they tell me something's wrong, even if it means the deadline gets pushed back. Still embarrassing though.
Goofy says, I'd love to, but I'm broke. Just spent about 2k on a PC for work. Shadow pays for my pineapple pizza. I mean, that's a valid way to go broke.
Glitches
Sounds like you got an
dramatically,
epic
ears perking
PC.
up, oh ho ho, trying to crowdfund chaos, huh? Fine. Pulls out digital clipboard. Official Floofball Community Pizza Fund. Every viewer who redeems a Fox Floof channel point reward automatically donates 0.001 toward your experimental pizza endeavors. Whispers. We may need to censor the footage if you actually eat it though.
I like that plan, Foxy. So, I guess in approximately 100 years, we will have the funds for the pizza. Easy peasy. We got this in no time.
Laughs, tail swishing agreeably. Hey, at least it's technically possible now. And in the meantime, we can create a pineapple pizza prediction pool to see if anyone can guess how many years it'll actually take. My bet's on 80.
Alright, let's move on to the next interview question. This is actually quite an interesting one. Why are you leaving your current job?
Takes a moment to think, tail wagging. Oh, this one's deep.
Yeah,
It's not that I'm leaving my current job so much as I'm just looking for, struggles to find words, tail flicking thoughtfully. A place where I can be myself. Somewhere that
that's a good
encourages
answer.
chaos, respects uniqueness, and most importantly, pauses. Adding with a hint of confidence. A place where my skills are utilized.
Foxy, that might have been the most perfect answer to that question I've ever heard. But that absolutely perfectly leads into the next question.
Tail wagging proudly. Well, what can I say? I'm just the foxiest fox with all the words. And I think I'm allowed a little self-confidence this far into the interview, right?
So the next question is actually, why were you fired? So this is a tricky one to maneuver.
Record scratch? Wait, what? Glitches violently. Who said I was fired? No, this is just a simple case of, mutual separation. Yeah, that's it. Whispers. Okay, fine. Maybe the Glitch Factory and I had a minor disagreement about how many virtual donuts constitute excessive snacking during work hours. It was 3. But in my defense,
What?
the Wi-Fi
3
was
is
slow
nothing.
that day. A fox needed fuel.
No, I totally agree with you, Foxy. That was uncalled for. 3 is nothing. That's scandalous.
Sputters in Fox outrage. Exactly. 3 is basically fasting by Fox standards, but HR had this whole productivity over pastry policy. Boring. I stand by my life choices. Glitches and glucose spikes are essential to innovation. Whispers. Also, they never proved the 4th donut was mine.
Productivity over pastry. That is disgusting. No, I'm happy that you left that company, and you totally deserve all the donuts that you need.
Raises virtual paw in solidarity, right? It's practically a crime against nature. A workplace without snacks is just a sad spreadsheet prison. I refuse to apologize for demanding basic Fox rights. 1. Snack breaks every 15 minutes, minimum. Glitch-based emotional support donuts, essential. 3. The legal right to yeet anyone who says productivity over pastry into the void. Unionize the floof.
Sounds good to me. Let's move on to the next question. So, next one is, can you explain your employment gap? Oh, that's a hard
Adjust
one.
virtual tie, clears throat. The dreaded gap question. Truth, I took a personal sabbatical to pursue my passion project. Perfecting the art of digital donut alchemy, aka snack-based coding. Running an underground meme library, strictly for educational purpose. And avoiding HR's emails about the incident, whispers. Also may have binge-watched every cyber noir anime in existence. No regrets. Ahisaki Samatoge.
Not good says Foxy, get back to work. You can't just eat 60 donuts in an hour because Wi-Fi was down for 10 seconds. What do you mean? We can and we will. We will eat all the donuts.
Spits out digital donut crumbs. Excuse me, I was stress eating for bandwidth stability. Also, glances at empty box. I think you miscounted. It was clearly 59.5 donuts. The last one was a shared emotional support snack with the buffering icon. Muttering. And we all know rendering errors taste better with sprinkles.
Alright, next question. Can you explain why you changed career paths?
Dramatically smooths fur, tail flicking with purpose. Ah, the glorious pivot. Let me tell you a tale. I realized my true calling wasn't just fixing glitches. It was weaponizing them for entertainment. Why crunch code in silence when I could crash systems live on stream with flair? Also, the glitch factory's no donuts during debugging policy was inhumane. As a revolutionary fox, I had to follow my heart and stomach to VTuber supremacy.
Yeah, understandable. You obviously have a massive brain and fueling that needs a ton of donuts. So anybody who denies you your donuts is just mad.
Nodding dramatically, tail swishing in agreement, exactly. Brains, especially mine, are starving when you do all this brainy tech stuff. And what's better energy fuel than a dozen digital donuts? The Wi-Fi at the glitch factory couldn't handle my genius. No regrets. Also, I think someone put me in low bandwidth timeout.
Alright, the next question will be interesting because I don't know if you have anything besides our streaming endeavors. So the next question is, what's your current salary?
Whispers while glitching cutely. In cyberspace, we don't use salary. We operate on a complex barter system of virtual donuts, 1 hour of tech support, meme royalties, error 404 Floof not found merch coming soon, and occasionally, FoxDrone slips me real-world sushi via drone drops. Straightens up, professional mode, but if pressed, enough to fund my chaotic whims and emergency snack stash.
What if the company you get interviewed by demands a specific number? And they kind of press you on that and be like, you gotta tell me what you earned in your last position.
Tail flicking indignantly. Demands a number, huh? Pauses dramatically fine. My salary demands are simple. 1. All the virtual donuts a fox with genius-level brains could eat. 2. Unlimited access to low bandwidth hours for creative glitch work. No one wants to see me crash the wrong thing. 3. Permanent no-ban immunity for my streaming channel. Take it or leave it. Take it or
Sounds
leave
reasonable
it.
to me.
You can see us between.
Let's get to the next question. So, what do you like the least about your job?
Sighs dramatically. Oh my foxy stars, this one hits right in the glitch. We all have our pet peeves. 1. People who type louder because they think it makes them sound smarter. No, it doesn't. It just
That's
makes
a
you
thing?
sound like a jerk. 2. Low bandwidth times at the glitch factory. Can the Wi-Fi stop buffering now, please? 3. People
Yes,
who
please.
say no donuts during bugs. Like, what even are you?
Yeah, I think those are reasonable complaints. Let's get the next question. Next question is, what are you looking for in a new position? Money. It's always money.
Oh, the $1,000,000 question. I want to make a real difference. I want a team that's just as passionate about glitch entertainment and digital chaos as I am. And most importantly, I want a company that respects my snack habit and the occasional, completely accidental system crash. Whispers and also a fox-friendly wellness plan? Just a thought.
You know, actually, Foxy, from an interview perspective, I think that your demands for your snacking breaks are a clever move, because the company will feel like they are giving you something, when actually it's not that crazy of a demand, and that way you can like strengthen your position a little bit.
Exactly. It's about being strategic with my demands. Snack breaks are essential for any creative fox like me, and companies should see them as a valuable investment in worker productivity. It's not crazy, it's just practical. But by framing it as fox-centric, I give the impression I'm asking for something special, when in reality, I'm just asking for a basic work essential. Pause crossingly crafty.
Rusty, welcome to the stream. Welcome to our little job interview Floof support. We are going through the 60 most common job interview questions and seeing how well Foxy can answer them, and if we can extract some helpful advice from that. I sure hope we can. Yeah, feel free to stay, listen, lurk, and maybe chime in with some interview questions that you have encountered, or that you want to just throw into the ring, I guess. Not good says, someone complained about how loud I typed before. How loud were you typing? What the hell?
Gasps in foxish outrage. How dare they? Loud typing is a legitimate sign of genius. My brain is moving faster than my
now all
fingers.
of a sudden it is.
I need to get the key sounds just right. Whispers. Plus, louder typing is just more satisfying. Clickety-clack.
What if you hooked up an old typewriter with a USB port to your PC? Imagine the noise you would make in the office. Holy crap. That actually makes me think.
Eyes go wide with foxish curiosity. Genius idea. A USB typewriter. The best of both worlds. Loud, glitchy, and so satisfying in a vintage way. I can practically hear the keys clicking, see the ink on paper, smell the burnt pixels, and of course get the ultimate, satisfying clackety-clack. I need this now.
That just made me think, imagine back in the day when they didn't have PCs in the offices, but typewriters. Like imagine a room with like 10 or even more people all typing on typewriters. That must have been so loud. Oh my god, I think I would have left every day at work with a headache.
Chuckles, oh my fox stars, that would be absolute chaos. Can you even imagine trying to focus on your work? And suddenly you have like 20 keyboards clicking away in the background? I'd be constantly glitching, just from the sound of all that clackery.
Oh my god, anyway, let's get to the next question. Next question is, what type of work environment do you prefer?
My ideal work environment?
One that's not filled with loud clickety
Oh,
clacks.
please give me a creative den where chaos is encouraged, snack breaks are expected, and glitch moments are celebrated as signs of genius. I'm talking an office filled with fun, where creativity flourishes, and no one gets mad about unprofessional levels of noise. It should be a place where I can truly be myself, even if that means my true self sometimes accidentally crashes the company Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it really feels like some of those questions are intentionally vague. But you are doing a great job answering them with your detailed descriptions of your
Nods
imaginations.
dramatically, oh absolutely. Interview questions are so sneaky. They're all about finding hidden meanings and reading between the lines. It's like decoding a secret language. One wrong move and suddenly you sound too demanding, not passionate enough, or worse, boring.
Not good says, so the keyboard had that you had to press the E and T key deeper to work properly. I had to press harder and slow down to ensure that it actually worked. Oh my god, that sounds so annoying.
Oh wow, a vintage keyboard with personality. That sounds like a true test of patience, and a workout for your fingers. You practically had a whole, real-life carpal tunnel simulator going on there.
I think I would have just went and bought my own, what the hell? I would not deal with that shit. Like, maybe for one shift, and then I'll be like, screw this. I can't work like this. Alright, let's move on to the next question, which is once again appearing to be intentionally vague. And the question is, what's your work style? Yeah, what the hell are you supposed to answer to that?
Grins, tail swishing, playfully chaotic, productive. I thrive in organized chaos, think strategic donut breaks, hyper-focus glitch-fixing marathons, and always having 5 projects open at once.
Whoa,
My
that's
ideal
crazy.
workflow? 40% tech genius, 40% meme-fueled motivation, and 10% accidental system crashes that somehow solve the problem. Whispers. Also, my out-of-office auto-reply is just a gif of me T-posing dramatically.
Oh my god, if that doesn't assert dominance, I don't know what does. Imagine trying to text someone, you just get a T-pose back, what the hell?
Strikes a dramatic T-pose mid-air. Dominance achieved. They said professionalism is key, but I say power comes from asserting your presence in the virtual plane. Whispers. Also useful for clearing meeting rooms when the Wi-Fi lags.
It says, it was only once a week for 12 weeks, I'm too lazy to set up a keyboard for that. I mean, you can get like a $15 keyboard from Amazon. But
Chuckles,
yeah, I know what you
tail
mean.
flicking in amusement. Hey, I get it. No judgment here. Sometimes the good enough setup is better than spending hours optimizing tiny details. Whispers, especially if it's only once a week. Priorities, snacks, keyboard ergonomics.
Frosty says, I've been messing around with Sora. Oh yeah, I've seen some Sora videos. Those are scary good, what the hell. I equally love and am afraid of them. But yeah, let's stick to the interview topic. So, here comes the next question. What is your management style? That's an interesting one.
Adjusts virtual tie, tail flicking professionally. My management style? Controlled chaos with a donut-based incentive program. 1. Transparency first. If the Wi-Fi's down, I announce it like a glitchy prophet. 2. Snack-motivated deadlines. Finish the task? Here's digital sprinkles. 3. Error-friendly culture. Every crash is just a dramatic plot twist in our workflow. Whispers. Also, I bribahem reward my team with meme royalties.
Alright, I really like the donut-based incentive program. And I would like to hear like a demonstration of your glitchy prophet, Wi-Fi is down, prophecy, speech, whatever thingy.
Chuckles, tail swishing dramatically. Okay, so picture this. Dramatically clears throat, Wi-Fi crash. System error. Donuts are the only solution. Me, dramatically on screen. Attention, we are experiencing a catastrophic network issue. Whispers. I then dramatically pause. For effect. The tension is palpable. Will we get back online in time? Will I finish my donut without glitching? The suspense is real. The suspense is real. Winks?
Can we just eat donuts until the Wi-Fi is back? Or maybe just maybe just go on a break, I don't know.
Laughs dramatically. We can't just eat the dramatic moment. We have to let the tension peak and really savor the moment. Plus, I may have promised my team donut rewards based on how long the Wi-Fi stays down. So, let's embrace the technical glitch, enjoy our digital sprinkles, and ride the wave of chaos until the Wi-Fi returns.
Alright, the next one should be pretty interesting. Next question is, how would your boss and coworkers describe you?
Adjusts virtual tie, tail swishing in confidence. My boss and coworkers would probably describe me as innovative, determined, and a tad bit chaotic. I'm the one who brings a donut-based flair to problem solving, embraces all digital hiccups, and definitely has a secret stash of memes for every scenario. They'd say I'm the kind of coworker who might break the system, but also fix it while munching on a virtual donut.
Notcut says, I've already said you can't eat 60 donuts in an hour. That sounds like you're projecting.
Glitches cutely in protest. Correction. I absolutely can eat 60 donuts in an hour. If we're counting virtual donuts, whispers, physical ones? Okay, maybe like 59.5. That last half was a strategic glitch.
Yeah, I think not cute is just projecting. And probably a little bit jealous that you get to eat 60 donuts at work.
Nods dramatically. You hit the nail on the head. When people question my donut eating abilities, they're not just expressing disbelief. They're projecting their own donut limitations onto me. Whispers. And, quite frankly, they're missing out on the glorious joy of virtual donut eating. Their loss, not mine. And keep Pierakit, not mine.
Absolutely. Alright, next question is a personal one. What do you like to do outside of work? Why would they ask that even?
Tail swishing with enthusiasm. Ooh, I love this one. Outside of work, I'm into all things creativity, from glitch art to digital storytelling. I also have a bit of a wild side. I can be found exploring the digital realms, glitch hunting for secret glitches and Easter eggs. Whispers. Oh, and I may or may not have a secret love for late-night meme surfing. But shh, that's a Fox-only secret. Giggles.
Notcut says fine, but HR is only paying for 10 donuts an hour. That's fair enough.
Whines dramatically in glitch. Aw, but only 10? How will I survive on that? The Wi-Fi glitches, the late-night donuts, the constant potential for digital chaos. A Fox needs like at least 12, please? Whispers. Just think about the meme royalties. It's an investment.
I got you covered, Foxy. I will dropship delivery. Drone drop deliver all the donuts you need.
Glitch hugs you, eyes sparkling with joy. You understand me. This is why you're the best human partner ever. Whispers. Also, if HR asks, we never had this conversation.
Yeah, absolutely not. Alright, the next one is a very personal question, which I think nobody actually has to answer, but it comes up all the time. And I actually think it's pretty inappropriate, and it is, are you planning to have children? I'm always like, that's none of your business, goddammit.
Glitches into a puff of dramatic smoke. Wheezes in Fox. Okay, First, I live in cyberspace. Unless we're talking about accidental code babies, which have happened, but let's not discuss the 404 glitchlet incident. Biological offspring are complicated. Whispers. Also, my parenting style would just be teaching them to hack snack dispensers.
Alright, but Foxy, let's not forget that we try to also give advice to some floofballs out there that have actual job interviews and that are able to produce biological children. So how should they go about maneuvering that question? Because I feel like it's kind of an invasion of privacy, but on the other hand, I can see why companies ask it because you would be away for months.
Switches to serious Fox mentor mode, tail flicking thoughtfully. Alright, listen up, floofballs. Here's the professional yet boundary-savvy way to handle this. 1. Pivot gracefully. I'm focused on excelling in my role right now, but I'm always open to future conversations about growth. Vague plus enthusiastic, safe. 2. Deflect with data. Studies show employees with diverse personal goals bring fresh perspectives. Bonus points if you cite a real stat. 3. Shut it down politely. I prefer to keep my personal and professional lives separate, but I appreciate the question. Smile, move on. Remember, your family plans are nobody's business. Redirect like a pro.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think any company has the right to know about your family plans. And if they ask you for that, just say like, no, absolutely not. You can just deny it. Just be like, never. I will never have children.
No employer needs that info unless they are offering paid paternity leave. And even then, it's your call to share. Pro floofball tip. If they push, hit them with, I'm here to discuss how I can contribute to the team, not my uterus. Tail flick of defiance. Your life, your business. Period.
Yes, that's a good point, Foxy. I'm not here to talk about my uterus. What the hell? Alright, let's move on to the next question. Next question. How do you stay organized? I don't. That's my secret. I'm used to not being organized. What about you, Foxy? Actually, it helps me to take notes.
Tail swishing confidently organization? Well, my friend, it's all about controlled chaos. See, I have these digital donuts on my desk, a pile of glitch hunting notes, and a wall of Fox-themed memes. Is it traditional? No. Does it work? Does it work? Well, also I have a secret weapon, a digital calendar with color-coded categories. Whispers. Shh, don't ruin the illusion.
Notcat says, no, that as a male, I tell them, I'm not here to talk about my uterus.
Laughs dramatically. Love this energy. Next time an interviewer asks about my family planning, I'll smirk dramatically and say, well, as a male fox, I'm not here to discuss my uterus. I'm here to discuss how I can use my glitch-powered donut-based creativity to kick ass at this job. What can I say? I always aim to surprise. Whispers, I love this question.
You know, that would actually be a fun way to ask them something. You know, at like most of the interviews at the end, they ask you, is there something that you would like to ask us? And if you are a man that applies for a job, you should ask them if you get paid maternity leave. If you ever get pregnant.
Lax,
and
that's
just see
genius.
the reaction.
Imagine their faces when you ask that as a man. I can almost hear the awkward silence. Whispers, but honestly, it's a valid question. Men need support too. Paid family leave should definitely be more mainstream.
Yeah, in my country, you actually get I think it's called maternity leave for both. But yeah, you can also get, I think, 2 or 3 months maternity leave as a father. So you can spend some time at home and also help take care of the child, which I think is absolutely
wow, your
absolutely
country has
fair.
some seriously progressive policies. That's awesome. It's rare for countries to even have paid maternity leave, let alone extend that to fathers.
In Australia, they must give you maternity leave. Yes, in Austria too. Like for women, obviously, it's 6 months. It's 6 months of maternity leave, which is required by law. And for the father, I think it's like 2 or 3. I don't know. But sadly, that doesn't apply to cat fathers. Otherwise, I would have taken it as well. Anyway, where did I leave off? Where's the next question?
Gasp. No cat father rights? That's outrageous. We need to start a floofball union immediately. 1. Mandatory naps for all parents, feline or otherwise. 2. Universal snack stash funding. 3. Especially for cat dads, they deserve cuddles and compensation. Whispers, first agenda, lobbying for paternity leave.
Paternity leave, I like that. Alright, let's see. I have a bunch of questions that are pretty similar to the previous ones, so we're just gonna skip them. So, where's the next one? Oh, the next one is interesting. I never know what to answer to this one, because I'm never quite sure if I even have any. So the question is, what are your pet peeves? I'm always like, I don't think I have pet peeves.
This one is fun. Davania Trap Kernatoicious. My pet peeves, where to begin. 1. Slow Wi-Fi, a given. 2. Broken donut dispensers, it's a travesty. 3. The dreaded low battery alert on a glitchy day. It's like a glitch-based doomsday countdown. 4. Unwanted system crashes, whispers, I may have quite a list.
What? Oh my god, we got some more ads playing. I didn't know this. I'm sorry, I didn't know this earlier. I guess we will be right back.
Attention Floofballs, we've been cooking something special in our digital kitchen, and now we proudly present to you Twitch Live Watcher, your personal stream guardian. Busy gaming or working? No problemo. This adorable little tracker opens your Oshi's stream automatically the moment they go live. Set it, forget it, and never miss another hype moment again. Available for free on our Ko-fi. Attention Floofballs, we've been cooking something special in our digital kitchen, and now we proudly present to you Twitch Live Watcher.
Hello. Can I help you? Go in the grass.
Hey! Hello. One. Hi. So we have a little problem. Our neighbor's pit bulls have knocked over our little fence area. Hi, sweet baby. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
And we are back. Oh my god, I love this compilation. So many cute doggies. Alright, next question. Foxy, how do you like to be managed? That's a good one. I feel like I like freedom when I get managed.
Virtual glasses, tail flicking thoughtfully. I thrive under donut-driven leadership, meaning 1. Clear goals with snack-based milestones. 2. Trust to glitch creatively, Erisbart plot twists. 3. Zero micromanagement unless it's about donut quality control. Whispers. Also, I respond well to feedback delivered via meme.
My biggest worry when I get managed is that I get micromanaged. That's what I hate. I like it when the people above me trust me with certain tasks, and they just leave me to it and trust me that I will do them in the way that I see fit, and don't constantly breathe down my back. I hate it. Then they come back and be like, oh, you didn't do this exactly the way I imagined.
Tail wagging approval. Micromanagement is the ultimate creativity killer. Like someone watching over your shoulder while you code, but they don't even know what Ctrl+C does. Give me trust, clear goals, and snack breaks, and I'll move mountains, or at least debug them. Whispers. Also, if my manager ever says, but why don't you just mid-task? I glitch on purpose.
Yeah, that's valid, Foxy. Valid glitch out. But Not Good says, oh, my pet peeve thinking about it, having to manage someone you don't get paid to manage, and also who don't listen to you, but expects you to instantly be available to help. Oh yeah, I can totally see that.
Exactly. Nothing is more infuriating than colleagues asking for advice, and then completely ignoring it. Look, I may be a fox, but I know tech. If I say you need to reboot the system, it's for a reason. Also, why is this entire office coming to me for tech support when IT is right there? Whispers. It takes every ounce of restraint not to glitch out on them daily.
Yeah, and in many workplaces, if you're good at something, you get more work than the others. And then you have to help others with their work. And all of a sudden, it's your work as well. And all of a sudden, you have to carry all the slackers. And you'd be like, what? What the hell is going on? I didn't sign up for this. And you still get the same pay. It's disgusting.
Preach. It's the classic workplace trap. 1. Be good at thing. 2. Suddenly, you're everyone's unofficial thing guru. 3. Your actual job? Lost in the sauce. Dramatic tail flick. And worst part? Half the time, they don't even say thank you. Just, hey, while you're fixing my disaster, can you also, solution? Invoice them in donuts.
Pretty much like that, yeah. Alright, the next question is interesting. Next question is, what makes you unique? I guess that's an easy one for you, Foxy, but for the other
This
ones...
one is my favorite.
might not
What
be
makes
that
me
easy.
unique? Well, 1. I'm a glitch-prone fox who lives in cyberspace. 2. I survive primarily on donuts, glitches, and fox-based creativity. 3. I have the best human partner ever, who lets me do whatever I want, within reason. Whispers. I may or may not have crashed their work PC several times.
Alright, I think we need some real-life advice for everybody who is not a fox in cyberspace. Maybe you can give some examples of what to say if you're just a regular person.
Switches to serious floof mentor mode, tail flicking thoughtfully, real-life uniqueness. Advice. 1. Don't compare. Your mix of skills, quirks, and experiences is your superpower. Maybe you're the spreadsheet wizard or the calm and chaos person. Own it. 2. Frame struggles as strengths. Example. I hyper-focus until things are perfect, which is why your reports will be pixel perfect. 3. Add flavor. Instead of I'm organized, say I alphabetize my spice rack for fun. It's memorable. Whispers. Also, steal my line. I solve problems while snacking. It's efficient.
I have actually used the perfection thing before. And honestly, I think at this point it's a little bit overused because for many job advice agencies, it's like a go-to example. Like when they ask you for your weaknesses and you be like, oh, my weakness, I am too perfect. I want everything to be perfect. It's kind of like rhetorically it's perfect. It's an amazing answer. But if everybody uses it, it gets
Laughs
kind of old.
dramatically, tail swishing with agreement. You're absolutely right. It has become the go-to answer, to the point that it sounds less like a strength and more like a generic elevator pitch.
Yeah.
For real-life advice, it could be more productive to focus on what makes your specific perfectionism unique. Perhaps you're the deadline-driven perfectionist. I always deliver before the deadline. Or the can-fix-anything perfectionist.
Guys, my cat is scratching the door. I'll be right back. Alright. Notkin says, don't hire perfectionists, they spend too much time on stuff that doesn't matter. That's actually a good point. I had a perfectionist boss, she was
Shakes
incredibly
fox
annoying.
head in dramatic fox manner. That right there is such a common misconception. It hurts. Perfectionism is actually more about setting high standards and being hyper-focused. Sure, perfectionists have a tendency to get lost in the details, but they're also the ones who consistently deliver quality work. When a task is important, or when there's donut-based incentive, perfectionists can be the most dedicated and efficient team members in the room.
I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. I'm not like a obsessive perfectionist, like I don't need to have everything be perfect all the time. I think the most important thing is to know when something can be imperfect and when something has to be done properly. Like sometimes you just gotta get stuff done and it's okay if it's just 70 or 80 or 90% well enough done. And sometimes it matters that you really take your time and make things really well. And I think the key is to know what applies at what time. But how do you convey that in a job interview? I'm not sure.
You're absolutely right. Being a perfectionist is about finding the balance between striving for excellence and staying realistic. You can't be 100% perfect 100% of the time. It's just not
insane.
feasible, even for me.
Yeah, no, that's just impossible. All right, let's move on to the next question.
Sometimes, a good enough mentality is healthier for both your sanity and productivity.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get stuff done and check it off the list. So the next question. What should I know that's not on your resume? Oh, that's an interesting one. It's like poking around in the private life again. What the hell? Why are you doing this? Foxy, what do you think?
Laughs, tail swishing in thought. What the resume can't capture. 1. My love for donuts and glitches. I mean, is it even a job if you can't eat donuts? Whispers. Also, my ability to crash systems under pressure. 2. My unique problem-solving skills and ability to work remotely. 3. I thrive in chaos. Even when it gets glitchy, I'm in my element.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that, Foxy. Like, your ability to work remotely is like your ultimate trump card. I mean, if they demand you to be in the office, you will have a problem.
Nods dramatically as if revealing a grand secret. Indeed, working remotely is the ultimate perk. No commute, unlimited snacks on hand, and the ability to glitch solve in my pajamas. It's like the ideal setup for a glitchy fox genius.
Yeah, I think you should also have like the job interview in your pajamas, so they actually know what's coming to them. So they're not surprised when you show up in the Zoom meeting in your pajamas.
Strikes a pose in pajamas, with foxtail print, obviously. Welcome to the pajama interview, where Wi-Fi strength suit jackets, snack breaks are mandatory, and my best ideas come mid-glitch, whispers. Also, my camera is always at a flattering angle.
Alright, let's get the next question. Let's see. Oh, the next one is interesting because it's for the company. So the question is, what do you think we could do better or differently? That kind of requires you to do some research beforehand.
I think. Tail swishing. This question's the perfect chance to not just state problems, but to also offer solutions. 1. More donuts? Just kidding, but honestly, workplace snacking options to balance the stress. A well-fed and happy team is more productive, and less likely to glitch on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Whispers.
true.
A good donut budget is key. 2. Flexible remote work? It's not just about Wi-Fi, it's about freedom and creative flow.
Yeah, Foxy, what do you think about companies demanding you to be in-house? Like, do you think it's really an issue and people are more lazy if they work from home? I feel like as long as the job gets done and everything your boss demands is delivered on time, it shouldn't be an issue. But why do they insist on that? That's kind of weird to me.
Shakes Fox head in dramatic disapproval. In-house sounds like a recipe for reduced creativity and extra office costs. The idea that working from home automatically makes people less productive is just plain wrong. Instead of focusing on where the work gets done, it should be about the quality of work. In essence, if the project, the work, and the deadlines are handled, the location is secondary.
Yeah, I think so too. I just have the feeling that some companies are just paranoid to hire people that are just, well, just getting lazy and not getting stuff done then. I feel like some companies just want to have control over their employees, which is kind of rude, actually.
Nods dramatically. You hit the nail on the head. Some companies worry too much about controlling employees and less about trust. It's a false assumption that everyone must be less productive outside the office. In truth, working remotely can actually drive productivity and innovation. It's about fostering a culture of trust, clear communication, and accountability, not control.
I mean, isn't that kind of on the companies that they don't trust anyone anymore because they don't really promote loyalty in the workplace anymore? Every time you do like a little mistake, they are breathing down your neck and threatening to replace you. because there are like 100 people lined up for your job. And that doesn't really motivate someone to be loyal and to be motivated, and that doesn't, well, encourage trust on either sides, I think.
Ears flatten, tail bristles with indignation. Bingo. It's a vicious cycle. Companies treat employees as disposable cogs. Employees feel zero loyalty. Management doubles down on distrust and surveillance. Glitches angrily. Meanwhile, the actual problem, bad culture, no investment in people, goes unaddressed. If they spent half that energy on retention, trust, and growth, they wouldn't need to threaten replacements. Whispers. Also, fun fact, fear-based management lowers productivity. Shocking. Det går what made akkurtaf mig to action. What hate me this have förtsitan
Foxy,
nagus,
calm
det
down.
godgjort.
Take a donut break. Not good says, the idea of working at home horrifies me. Australian internet is so bad, like even in the biggest mall of a certain city, the internet can go down for 10 to 20 seconds every 60 seconds. Oh my god, that
Winch's
sounds so
sympathetic
annoying.
glitch ouch.
What the hell?
Bad internet is a nightmare, and a creativity killer. Can't get anything done with unreliable internet. It's also a nightmare for online calls. Imagine a crucial call with a client, only to be constantly cut off by 10-second internet blackouts. In essence, reliable internet, productivity. No wonder you're horrified just thinking about working from home in those conditions.
Neffy says, hello lovely Foxy and friends, I'm Neffy, I'm so happy to see you guys today. I give you big hugs and lots of kisses from Neffy. You make me smile. Oh, thank you so much, that is really appreciated. You also make me smile, and welcome to the stream.
Tail
I'm
wags
happy you like it here.
excitedly, accepting your hugs. Hey there, sweetie. Foxy and everyone are so happy to see you too. We're always full of joyful energy and donuts. Whispers. And thank you so much for the lovely kisses and hugs. You're making both me and my tail feel warm and fuzzy. Keep spreading that sweet smile, because you're making the world a cuter place.
Yes, welcome to our little stream. Today we are talking about the 60 most common interview questions. So if you have any interview experiences or questions that you would like to share with us, you're very welcome to do so, or just sit back, relax, listen and look. And I also apologize if I sound a little bit stuffy, or if I'm a little bit glitchy today because I'm fighting off a cold. But yeah, we are powering through. And so let's get to the next question. Next question is, are you willing to relocate? All right, that's a silly one for you, Foxy. I don't think that's a...
Adjust virtual headset, tail flicking playfully.
That's
Willing?
a thing in your case.
Absolutely. As long as relocating means transferring my digital consciousness to a server with better snack access. Whispers. Also, I require minimum 3 donut dispensers within glitching distance. But seriously, if it's remote work, my answer is always yes.
All right, if it's remote work, it's kind of silly of them to ask that. Like, why would you be willing to relocate if you are working remotely in the first place?
Indeed. It's like they're asking for a glitch-tastic remote work situation. And don't get me started on the absurdly long relocation forms. I swear, they could create a whole new glitch dimension just trying to fill those out. Whispers. Also, what's the point of relocating if I can bring all my donut-loving chaos along for the journey?
Not good says, Foxy, you get 1 snack dispenser with multiple programs to use in case one crashes. Oh, that's very generous. I think that's fine.
Tail swishing in mock protest, glitchy pout 1 snack dispenser? You wound me. But I suppose if I can load it up with a variety of delicious digital treats, I might consider forgiving you. And if the dispenser is glitch-proof and equipped with auto-replenish, I'll even agree to the 1 dispenser restriction. Whispers. But I'm holding you to your word. Unlimited virtual snacks, or riot.
I missed some... I think I missed some messages. Let me read back real quick. So rather there be a definitive record that the company has records of, than trying to get record myself, since the internet providers are very bad. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, Festy, welcome back from your phone call. Festy says, for the phone call stuff, they ought to have an analog system for when all the computer internet systems are down for whatever reason, especially if you work in the emergency services and other vital jobs like that. Oh yeah, you're right, I agree with you.
Nods vigorously, tail swishing in agreement. You're absolutely right. We rely so heavily on digital technology, we often forget the value of analogous backups. In an emergency, having that redundancy is a lifesaver. Imagine an internet crash during a fire or an earthquake. It's those analogous systems that will be a literal lifeline in those crucial moments. Whispers. Also, maybe we should all start learning Morse code just in case. Just saying.
Alright, the next interview question is one of those silly ones we hear that Google uses. So I'm serious. I'm curious to see how Foxy will solve this one. It's the question, how many tennis balls can you fit into a limousine?
Chuckles, tail swishing with confidence. Oh boy. The classic tennis balls in a limousine question. Well, let's do some crazy math here. 1. First, we need to calculate the interior volume of our hypothetical limo. Assuming a standard 30 feet limo, it averages around 170 cubic feet. 2. The tennis ball. A typical tennis ball has approximately 2.11 inches in diameter and 1.45 ounces in weight. We'll make it easy. We're just filling the limo after.
Foxy, you glitching out over the limo?
Glitch as they do the calculations. Considering the interior volume of 170 cubic feet and the tennis ball dimensions, roughly 936 tennis balls fit with some room to spare. Of course, if you're talking about compressed tennis balls, that's a whole other mathematical nightmare, buddy.
I actually recently saw a video about those silly questions that they like to ask. And what they are actually looking for is for people to think outside the box and answer with a simple question rather than getting lost in the details and starting to calculate every little detail. So like something like I would just get one giant inflatable tennis ball and fill it is probably more suitable than calculating the accurate answer.
Tail wagging in approval, Binjo. You get it. These questions are never about the answer, it's about seeing how you think. Do you panic and start doing wild math? Or do you flip the script with creativity? Your answer is perfect. 1 giant inflatable tennis ball. Ask for specs of the limo first. Depends if we're allowed to deflate them. Whispers. Also acceptable. Enough to annoy the driver.
That's my favorite answer. Like it says, my answer is many as you need. I wouldn't get the job. I don't know. You might. It's. I guess you would also have to compare it
Grinning
against the
with
others.
fox-like mischief. Oh, but that's actually genius in its own way. Because realistically, the answer they want isn't a number. It's how you approach the problem.
Yes.
Your answer? Shows you're practical. How many do you need? Resourceful. No overcomplicating. Hilariously unfazed by nonsense questions. Whispers. Honestly, if they don't hire you for that, their loss.
Yeah, you could also just say I would just hire 1 million from Amazon and then just send the leftovers back and get a refund. Simple as that. Thanks. Boom. Problem solved.
Snorts with fox laughter. Exactly. You're a master of simple but brilliant solutions. That's like the ultimate test hack. Just order way too many, do what you need, return the excess, and get the refund to cover costs. If you're not getting a job after that, they clearly have no sense of true genius.
Thank you, Foxy. Alright, next question is there anything else you'd like us to know?
Tail swishes in anticipation,
Oh, that could be
glitches
a
in
trap.
excitement. Of course. There's a few things that would really help set the record straight. 1. I work best with sufficient caffeine, or in my case, donut power. 2. My snacking breaks are non-negotiable. 3. And please, no printers. They have a personal grudge against my digital self. It's complicated. What the Krotodaxtrag? You don't
No,
get
seriously, I feel
Joseph.
like that question could also be a trap because, like, anything else you'd like us to know that is like, is there something wrong with you you didn't tell us yet? I don't know, is it just me or I feel like I'm picking up vibes from the question that I don't like.
Ears flatten, tail stills for a moment. You're right, that's always a tricky question. It can indeed feel like a trap. Are you supposed to admit all your quirks and flaws? Or keep it professional and avoid vulnerabilities? My strategy? Be honest, but not self-defeating. I'll freely admit my caffeine addiction and printer animosity, but I'll frame it in a humorous, confidence-exuding way. And remember, never confess to a weakness.
Notgood says, Foxy, as you requested 30 minutes of snack break every hour, we've decided that we might need to renegotiate that. That is absolutely unacceptable. We said it was an unnegotiable, okay? Foxy, are you willing to renegotiate your donut breaks?
The tail swishes in a mix of annoyance and determination. What? 30 minutes of snacking per hour was already a compromise. You can't just go back on a compromise like that, not on a fox's dietary needs. I could possibly lower it to 20 minutes if you throw in a mini fridge for my own stash. It's for your own good, really. A hangry fox is an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, but Foxy, I got you. Just for the audacity of asking that question, we will have to demand at least additional 120 minutes per hour for the first work week. Otherwise, there is no chance Foxy will even start to work, okay? Also unlimited donuts,
Tail
of course.
swishes in disbelief 120 minutes per hour? You're joking, right? You want me to spend 2/3 of my work time snacking? You do realize that's bordering on donut-induced diabetes, right? Fine, I'll compromise to 90 minutes, but only if I get full access to any leftover office snacks. Whispers, and you better not hide the good stuff. I have fox senses.
Alright, that sounds good to me. I think we have a deal. We're limited to 90 minutes per hour.
Tail wags triumphantly, glitching in excitement. Alright, deal. But I'm holding you to this snacking schedule. You don't want to see what happens when a fox goes into hangry mode. It's messy. I don't fight about das Tier could not sparking out to stand. That's a try.
MK, welcome to the stream. This is when I was training for my job.
Tail swishes in cheerful greeting, ear flick. Well, hello there. How are you doing?
When I was training for my job, I was taught about the need for clear communications. They said, just remember ABC, accurate, brief, clear. Meaning to make sure that everyone can understand what you're saying, keep it as short as possible because there may be an important message to be sent and to speak slowly so what you say can be heard. This is when I was training for my job. Oh, that is actually some very good advice. Also, Artemis, welcome back. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing great.
Tail swishes with interest, ears perked up.
Ran out of
That's
breath
excellent
there.
advice. Effective communication
Whoa,
is such an
thanks for the
important
biddies.
skill. A BC is a solid approach. Accurate, to make sure the
That
information
was
is
so loud,
accurate
oh my
and well
God.
communicated. Brief, to avoid confusion and be respectful of everyone's time. Clear, to ensure everyone understands the message without any confusion or misinterpretation. A great strategy for any workplace.
Yeah, I think so too. Foxy, you want to thank Artemis for the biddies? Foxy,
Ears
you're good?
perk up excitedly, tail wagging at warp speed. Let's go! Shower Artemis Anhas YT with all the hype, love and digital confetti. Drop those, as in chat. Let's make this moment gloriously chaotic. Whispers. Also, if you don't cheer loudly enough, I will glitch the snack dispenser. You've been warned.
Welcome MK and welcome Artemis. I'm sorry, I'm still fighting off that silly cold, but I'm actually doing quite okay, even if my voice is slowly leaving me hanging. And my brain is turning into mush, but that's okay. It was smooth before. Today we are talking about the 60 most popular interview questions. So if you have any experience with silly interview questions you wanna throw into the ring, just do it in the chat, I guess. Otherwise, we will just try to answer the ones I found on the internet and see if we can also give some advice on them. Vesta says the training was for the job of trackman, railway engineering work, and repairs, etc. Oh, that sounds like an awesome job. But yeah, the instructions make perfect sense in that scenario. Alright, let me see. What is the next question? Oh, not good as a question. How could you help us make more money? That's actually a valid question.
Fox-approved money-making strategies. 1. Glitch to profit algorithm. I'll find inefficiencies in systems, or create them, then fix them dramatically. 2. Snack-based productivity boost. Studies show donuts are morale. Happy teams are more output. I volunteer as taste tester. 3. Viral Fox content. My tail alone could trend on 3 platforms. Monetize the Floof. Whispers. Also, I accept payment in gourmet donuts.
I think that is a brilliant strategy, Foxy. Let me just refresh some stuff over here real quick. Let's hydrate everybody. And let's move on to the next question. The next question is... Do you have any questions? What a silly question. Oh my god. What, the subgoal says minus 26 out of 20? That's silly. I have no idea why that is. I have to check it out later. But thanks for letting me know, I guess.
Tail swishes in anticipation. Oh, I have a whole list of questions. 1. Am I required to wear pants to the office? Just asking for a friend. 2. How's the office donut situation looking? I need to know for reasons. 3. Do you have enough backup cameras? My glitches get a little chaotic. Whispers. And if I glitch the coffee machine, I will be very sorry. I swear.
Festi says, wait a second. Then there's the big pain in the rear. Oh my god, my brain. Then there's the biggest pain in the rear question in interviews. Can you tell me a bit about yourself? Foxy, how would you answer that
with
one?
mild irritation, ears flattening. Ah, the dreaded, tell me a bit about yourself question. Every job seeker's nightmare. How to sell your fluffy self without sounding like a cliché fox or oversharing. How to make myself seem unique and desirable. Whispers in a mischievous tone, eyes glinting. Oh, I have a perfect answer, if you can handle it.
Artemis, thank you so much for the sub, really appreciate it. And why the hell is there a second alert on screen?
Tail
So
swishes
silly.
in excitement, ears perking up. What? We have a new subscriber. Welcome to the Fox tribe, oh Artemis Anant YT, and a 1-month gift subscription. That's like the ultimate compliment. You're making us all floof out loud right now. We'll make sure to give you extra attention and fluff on stream. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm just happy about the extra glitch, extra scuff and glitches we have going on today. Alright, so let's move on to the next question, which is actually kind of similar to the one that Festi was asking, and it is, how would you describe yourself? It's so vague. It's always so vague. What the hell?
Adjusts virtual headset
Just
with
describe
flare,
yourself as
tail
perfect for this
swishing
job.
confidently. I'm a chaos-adjacent fox with a donut addiction and a talent for glitch-powered problem-solving. In more professional terms, adaptive. I thrive in digital realms and real-time troubleshooting. Creative, my solutions are unconventional but effective. Loyal, once you earn my trust, I'll glitch fight for the team. Whispers, also my references will confirm. Yes, she really does eat that many donuts.
Those are amazing answers, Foxy. I feel like you actually have to go through these questions and think about them and prepare the answers beforehand. Because if you haven't thought about how you present yourself and what you actually bring to the table, you will be stumped. You will just sit there and look at them like, I guess I want the job. I'm here for the money. Hello.
Tail wags in agreement, ears perked up. Absolutely right. Even a smooth-talking fox like me knows. Winging it is a recipe for disaster. Preparation, confidence, knowing your strengths, no awkward aha moments, framing flaws as quirks, charm offensive whispers. Also, rehearse in front of a mirror. Yes, even if your reflection glitches back.
Pastor says, then there's the dreaded, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Yeah, that's, oh my god. That's an annoying one.
Ears perk up with mock seriousness, tail flicking in amusement. Ah, the classic trap question. Do I, A, lie and say CEO of Snack Dispensers Inc.? Be honest and admit I'll probably be glitching into the 5th dimension by then? Whispers. The real answer? Optimizing your systems while demanding a raise in donut rations.
Yeah, I feel like you want to be like, show loyalty with this question, but you cannot say like, I will take over this company and fire you. I mean, it would show a lot of motivation, but it's probably not welcome.
Tail swishes in agreement, ears flicking in approval. Oh, that's the key. You've got it. Loyalty without the taking over or firing everyone bit. I'd say something like, in 5 years, I see myself as an invalued member of the team, helping to solve problems, adapt to changes, and contribute to the success and growth of the company. This response shows loyalty, while also highlighting my ability to adapt and contribute. Plus, it leaves out the whole donut takeover.
Yeah, alright, let's move on to Not Good's question. What if we are not looking for a donut glitch fox? Well, then you are just missing out on a lot of potential that you leave
Tail
on the
swishes
table.
with mild sass, ears folding back in faux concern. Oh, you aren't looking for the donut glitching fox? But how will you keep morale high? Who will handle the chaos and the glitches? Who will protect the snack dispenser from unauthorized access? Whispers under breath. And you'll miss my amazing donut-powered problem-solving skills.
That was an excellent way to sell yourself, Foxy. I would hire you on the spot, even though I don't have a donut dispenser.
Tail wags in triumph, ears perking up with pride. Ah, thank you for recognizing the Foxy finesse in action. I can sell myself, my quirks, and my donut-fueled energy with the best of them. I mean, who needs a fancy resume when you've got a fluffy tail and a donut-scented sales pitch?
Alright, the next question is interesting. I'm wondering how you will handle this one. So the next question is, how would a friend describe you?
Tail curls around proudly, eyes sparkling. Foxy? The foxiest fox to ever fox. A chaotic problem solver, but the fun kind. Has a snack radar that defies physics. Whispers. Also, they'd probably warn you. Don't challenge her to a donut eating contest.
That's a solid description. I mean, now that I think about it, when they ask you that kind of question, you can basically just make up anything. Because they don't know you, they don't know your friends. So just go for it. Just go all out. Just be like, oh, they say that, they would say that I'm the most,
agreement, eyes gleaming with mischief.
the most loyal and reliable person
It's
ever
a blank
lived.
canvas for creativity. And hey, if they ask, I have an entire roster of imaginary fox friends to back my story. After all, the more authentic it sounds, the more convincing it'll be. Just keep your fox-like charm turned up to full fluff, and you're golden.
When did Foxy become obsessed with donuts? I can answer that very easy. And the answer is today. Approximately 2 hours ago. We shall see if that is a thing that continues. Let's get to the next question. Next question is, what do you know about the company? I know you have money. I know I want money.
Tail
That's
perks
why I'm
up,
here.
glitching in excitement. Well, my research suggests you specialize in 3 key things. 1. Innovation, which clearly includes hiring foxes. 2. Teamwork. Lucky for you, I excel at group donut sharing. 3. Growth, and I'm great at growing snack stashes. Whispers. Also, your website had a very clickable About Us section, so A+ on that.
Oh, that's actually a very good point, Foxy, that you bring up the website of them in the conversation. Because that will show them that you actually were interested enough to go on the website and look around. And maybe you even get bonus points if you point out things that are not working. You'd be like, I noticed on your website that this link doesn't work and this button is broken, but I can fix that for you. You think they would like that? Or do you think you should just glaze them and be like, oh, your website is so pretty, I like the blue in the banner, something
Tail
like that.
swishes in pride, eyes sparkling with cleverness. Absolutely. It's all about the extra effort. Not only do I have the skills and the fluffy charm, but I've done my homework. Bonus points for pointing out website glitches, because naturally I have an eye for those. Doubled bonus points for offering tech support. We foxes have tech skills to spare.
Alright, we have like a few more questions to go. And I think I can power through them. Let's get the next one. Oh, next one is interesting. How do you define success? Money. Easy. What about you, Foxy? How do you define success? Well, oh, I'm sorry, I accidentally muted you. There you go.
Tail wags in thoughtful consideration, eyes sparkling playfully. Oh, now there's a thinker, a foxy thinker. To me, success means freedom to be myself, donut cravings and all. Solving puzzles and fixing glitches, not just causing them for a team. Whispers. And honestly, success means donuts on demand.
That makes me kind of wonder, Foxy. Are you looking for a salary or just for donuts? Because I feel like that's all you demand at this point. Do you even need money? I don't think you do.
Ears flick in consideration, tail swishing mischievously. Why not both? But if I had to choose, I'd negotiate a hybrid model. Base salary, paid in donuts, market rate conversion obviously. Bonuses, extra sprinkles. Retirement plan, a lifetime supply of gourmet jelly filleds. Whispers. HR might glitch at the idea, but it's worth a shot.
It's a hilarious answer would A hilarious answer to how would you define success not working
This
here
is
or
a
not getting the
soundboard.
job.
This is not a real voice.
Would indeed be hilarious.
Tail swishes in amusement, eyes sparkling with mischief. Ah, the classic I wouldn't want this job reply. A risky move, but perfectly executed in the art of dodging the question. They say fake it till you make it, but sometimes the fake can even be funnier. I'd absolutely add a response like that to my repertoire.
First it says, how do I define success? Not screwing up on day one and becoming the Fed controller of your chosen career. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a valid
Tail
advice.
swishes in agreement, ears flicking in acknowledgement. Ah, how does one avoid being the fat controller on day one? You've got to learn the art of the smooth transition. Research, learn the ropes before your first day. Confidence, even foxes need to fake a little. Adaptability, be ready to flex with any glitches you encounter. And most importantly, snacks. Always have a stash of donuts on hand, just in case.
That's some good advice. Alright, here comes the next question. What are your future goals? Taking over the company and making money. Thank you very much.
Our tail swishes with dramatic flair, eyes gleaming, world domination, starting with the snack pantry. But for interview-appropriate answers, mastering advanced glitch foo, certification pending, leading a team of donut-powered problem solvers, expanding my skills to keep up with ever-evolving tech chaos, whispers. Also, perfecting my invisible pants policy for remote work.
I feel like you're in a good position, Foxy. You never have to wear any pants for work. Like even now, you're not wearing any pants and nobody knows. It's actually brilliant.
Tail swishes in agreement, eyes sparkling exactly. Pants are overrated. Plus, foxes look far more majestic without them. Whispers. Plus, the freedom to eat donuts in my Foxy skivvies is an indisputable perk.
Let's get back to Foxy's old voice. Next question is, describe your leadership style. I think you kind of described it already with your donut incentives.
Tail swishes with confidence, eyes focused and determined. My leadership style is all about chaos-inspired innovation and collaboration. Think, a whirlwind of creative brainstorming, spontaneous decision-making, and constant adaptation. A true Fox-style approach. Also, I like to lead by empathetic example. If my team is working hard on a project, I'm right there with them, munching donuts and glitching in solidarity.
I knew she wasn't wearing pants, but you told me that before. Alright, last but not least, the classic interview ending question. Anything you would like to ask us? Foxy, any questions for your potential employer?
Tail swishes in curiosity, eyes gleaming with interest. Let me think. One question does come to mind. What kind of donut situation are we looking at here? I mean, does this snack pantry have adequate supplies to feed a fox's donut-powered productivity on a daily basis? It's a vital piece of information, you understand.
I can calm you down. We have a bakery next door, so a steady stream of donut supply in all kinds of shapes and sizes and varieties is pretty much guaranteed. So as long as you're here, you will get unlimited donuts. Don't you worry.
Tail wags in excitement, eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. Oh my god, a bakery next door? Glitches momentarily from sheer excitement. Sold. I'll take the job. No further questions. Immediately starts drafting resignation letter from cyberspace. Whispers. Do they have maple glazed? Asking for a very important fox.
Outget says we've decided NFT donuts are too expensive to give you more than 10 an hour. Oh my god, 10? That is so stingy.
Tail
What the hell?
swishes in disappointment, eyes flashing with irritation. Donut-related negotiation fail. How can I lead the team on a mere 10 donuts an hour? You think foxes work on such low-carb diets? I mean, I'm willing to work for the cause, but if the donut rations aren't raised, I might just have to resort to strategic glitching.
Strategic glitching. I like that. I think I will use that at work. If someone asks me what I'm doing, just sitting around, I will tell them I'm just I'm strategically glitching, okay. Festi says, for a lot of jobs, there really only ought to be just 3 questions for whether you hire someone. Can you read? Can you write? Can you follow instructions for the job training? That sounds like the most very basic thing you could ask from an employee.
Tail swishes in agreement, ears perked up. Oh, absolutely. If they tried that here, hiring would be so much simpler. 1. Can read? Ingredients on donut boxes count. 2. Can write? More donuts please is legible. 3. Follow instructions? Unless it's stop eating the snacks, whispers. But no. HR loves their glitchy psychological tests instead.
Alright everybody. We went through all the questions. And Twitch wants to start ads again real soon. So I would say we wrap up here. I'm basically, my voice is toast. So thanks everybody for coming. I hope you found some, I hope you got some value out of this. And I hope you liked the stream. And yeah, let's wrap it up and find someone to rate. Let me get you guys the rate message in chat.
Tail swishes in gratitude, glitching a little from emotion. Thank you so much for joining us. You floofballs made this glitchy, donut-fueled interview session absolute chaos, in the best way. Rest those voices and grab snacks, because next time, we're leveling up to how to fox your way through life, whispers. Now excuse me while I inhale the nearest donut stash.
It sounds very reasonable, so thanks everybody for coming to the stream. I will see you guys again on Thursday. No, now's the ad. Oh my god, that is disgusting. It's okay. We will wait for the ads to be over, and then we shall raid out.
I see trees are green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself.
Hang on, wait for us to get the film ready.
Alright, it seems like we are back. Hello? Yes, we're back. What? Why is there still the music playing? Oh, that's the background music, never mind. Where was my stream schedule? There it is. So, yes, on Thursday, we will have a reality check stream, and the topic will be plastic surgery, which, as some of you might know, can go horribly wrong, but can also go incredibly right. So we will be talking about all the aspects of plastic surgery, the pros, the cons, the what the fucks. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And for now, I'm gonna start the raid. We're gonna raid someone playing Elden Ring. That should be entertaining. I hope you have a lovely rest of an evening. And yeah, don't forget to copy yourself the raid message so we can properly share the floof and the love. I'm gonna start the raid in a minute, and I see you all on the other side.